But I have to say, when I lifted my eyes, my mood picked up actually, because suddenly my wife and my son appeared at the entrance to the ward. And my son actually recognized me amongst all the wounded blokes there, and he like ran up to the side of my bed, as he always did, you know, when he came into our bed in the mornings. He'd always run up to the side of my bed, for example, and what I usually did, I'd give him a big hug, you know, and I'd normally always pull him up onto the balls of my feet, and he'd try and like balance on the ends of my feet as he was being an aeroplane. We used to call it the aeroplane game. So he like rushed up the side of my bed, and he like stood there looking at me expectantly, and suddenly the smile on his face sort of shrank, and his big, beautiful eyes kind of saddened, as if to say, Dad, you know, I haven't done anything wrong. Why can't we play the aeroplane game? And, you know, I just had all these bandages and pipes and tubes, and I was in such agony, I couldn't touch the boy. And Jill, my wife, she had contracted a bit of influenza, and it had sort of gone into her chest, and she had a bit of bronchitis, and she was coughing and sputtering. And eventually I said to her, Jill, you know, they're very worried about germs in this place, and they're putting us through this whole procedure, and I'm just so scared that with all your coughing and sputtering, there's all these germs flying around here. Do us a favor, Jill, don't you want to do us all a favor? Give our son a lolly and take him home and go and look after yourselves. And she said, okay. And that's what she did. She gave him a lolly, and the two of them started walking out. And I just remember watching from my bed. I could see down the alleyway, the walkway. I just saw them disappearing down the passageway, and I started feeling so lonely, you know, just because eventually, after they left, all the other blokes' families started arriving to visit them, and I was there all on my own, and it was just really so lonely. And I remember though, after all the visitors left, a nurse came in with this syringe and this hypodermic needle. I'm telling you, the thing looked like a blooming javelin to me. And she said, don't worry, this won't hurt. You know, she wanted to actually take samples of blood to go and send it for analysis to ensure that we weren't having any infections setting in. So they wanted to just check the bloods. Well, I can tell you something. If I was putting together a darts team, I would not include her on my side, because it wasn't I think it was the third time she finally, she went in to the leg, you know, the top of the leg, because she reckoned she couldn't go into our arms because of the bandages and the wounds and all that sort of stuff, and the pipes and the tubes. So she went into our upper inside leg, and it was just black and blue by the time she'd finished with us, you know.